The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Everybody, good evening. It is Friday. How are you? I am excited to be here with all of yous, and I got my homeboy, the author, with me. Everybody say hello to Javid.
And I'm unmuted. It takes 3 clicks.
Yo.
G'day, friends and fans. Welcome. Oh, God. I forgot to put the
Yeah, it was about to be Coffee and Gaming. It might be Coffee and Gaming if nobody else shows up.
Yeah.
It might be Late Night Gaming.
Late. It's late.
Late's not here. He still ain't responding.
No, I think he's working. That's why.
I will say first and foremost, thoughts and prayers of Dr. Coffin Nails. His father passed away the other day, and today was funeral. He will not be with us tonight. He will be with us in spirit. We will be with him in spirit. So, Doc, we love you, and shout out to you and your family. Prayers. But yeah, we're gonna move on with the night. Trying to get there as soon as I can. Says Lape. So he'll be here tomorrow. So tomorrow, question mark. Anyway, I went and saw Spider-Man. Do you have any intention of seeing Spider-Man?
I'm not in a position to go see Spider-Man. It's like getting out of the house, going to town, sitting in line for 3 hours to watch a 3-hour movie, and coming back home.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, dude. Just save your money.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked it, and I didn't like it at the same time.
2 reviews I've taken away from this, and whether people liked it or not, this is like the best TV movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a big screen. I'm told it's not a big screen event like Endgame.
Well, no.
But it's a better story.
Yeah, it was a fantastic story, but it wasn't. It was. I don't know. I don't know. I liked parts of it, but it just felt like it was over before it really got going. There was really no climactic boss fight.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, they're comparing Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man. They're comparing this to is it Spider-Man 3 or the Amazing Spider-Man 3?
There's Amazing Spider-Man was only 1 and 2.
All right, so Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man 3 had a finale though.
Yeah,
Like
and
you
I
went
think that's
away from that realizing like, oh, this story is good, like it's finished. But
yeah,
this one was like so open-ended. Obviously, it'll be a fourth one, maybe,
yes,
or it'll be tied in. I mean, I'm sorry, not a fourth one, but a fifth one, because this was
yeah,
the fourth one.
yeah.
And I don't know, man. It just didn't do it for me. I want to watch it again, but I'm not going to the theater and paying $57 for me, one person, me, my wife, and popcorn and drinks and candy. I'm just not going to do it. It's too much. Too much for all that, and it just wasn't that good of a movie. So it is what it is. What do you let's see. What are your thoughts?
Okay, I haven't seen the entire movie. I've only seen the snippets, and I'm thinking it's a TV movie, and I think people are going to go see it anyway. So there's no point in talking about it anymore. And I'm thinking we'll do about 15 minutes of the news. How about that? And we'll do some. And you want to fire up the machine? We'll fire
We
up the
can.
machine.
Hey, before I forget, if
Yeah,
you will go to our X group chat.
I've seen it. Don't mention it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah,
As I
that's what I'm
say,
talking about.
feel free to
Yeah.
enjoy all 2 hours and 16 minutes of it.
Right. I could
For
do that.
free.
I could do that because I got a big screen that I can pop it on here and still do.
It's a fine movie. Like it really. Yeah. I'm.
Are you like finishing up?
No. What's up? Hold on, Dave.
All right. Come on. Oh.
Okay. Sorry. What were you talking about?
I was trying to bring up the gaming news while you were silent, and it froze my audio.
Uh-oh.
It didn't come out.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, I was talking to myself, literally. So you got a bit of dead air. Sorry, I apologize for that.
It's all good. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know, man. Like the movie's just, I had such mixed feelings about it. So like that's one thing. I just don't know.
Yeah, I think the people who want to see it will see it. The people who don't want to see it won't go see it.
They won't go see it. Although
I think the people, I think COVID has trained people to watch things on the big screen because they suddenly realize they've got a 27-inch TV at home, and it gives the same enjoyment. I'm not telling you this is everyone, but a lot of people are now finding, right, the 27-inch or the 32-inch TV is giving them the same enjoyment as watching in a cinema.
Really?
Well, remember, it's the cinema experience is mostly about stimulation of the visual cortex, not actually the movie on the screen.
Well, I kind of disagree with it because only for the fact of
some people,
right, but only for the fact is like some movies need to be seen in a theater setting.
Yes,
Spider-Man: No Way Home definitely needed to be seen in a theater. Like that was a theater experience, and I went into this one expecting the same kind of experience. There was one whoa moment. and that was the reveal of the antagonist name. When they finally realized who it was, everybody was like, "Whoa!" So realistically, this movie had no real antagonist.
No.
And I will say, there's a lot of people going around saying the movie's woke, yada yada yada, whatever. There's an argument to be made. I'm not saying it's woke. I'm not saying it's not woke, but there's an argument to be made that the female antagonist turns into the ally of Peter Parker and doesn't face any repercussion for all the destruction she did.
And how is that different from any other X-Men movie?
But see, yeah, you're right. But see,
or any
I don't know,
superhero
man.
movie.
With this, the girl gets redeemed because it's a girl. Spoiler alert.
Yeah,
it's a girl. Sadie Sink from Stranger Things, to be exact. She's revealed to be the antagonist about maybe a third of the way through the film. And then yeah, it's just I don't know. It's gonna take. I'm gonna rewatch it, but I'm not paying to rewatch it.
We do not encourage people to hoist the Jolly Roger because that
no, you're right.
Services.
I would just wait.
Yes,
I would just wait till it's on Disney Plus for free. Well, for $12.99 a month, whatever.
Free. So speaking of streaming, YouTube has now captured 14% of the streaming market.
How so?
By the fact everyone else is lame.
Okay.
Well, they shot themselves in the foot by cutting us off from content. They've broken people of their addiction. So they found a new addiction, and that is watching the first 5 minutes of streams, and then basically, Now, I'm not saying that everyone is cutting out early, but the average stream view is only 10.41 minutes.
Well, and what's crazy is, streaming is cool and all, but it's just building a culture of, now I want to watch this now. I want to watch this now. I want to watch this now. And I mean, I remember back in the day, tune in next week. And it was just kind of like, oh, God, come on. Now we've got it, but it's just I don't know. It just doesn't feel like there's nothing to gain anymore watching, binge watching TV.
Yeah. Because it's no longer relaxing or transformative. It is watching this. It's watching wheels spin on the same stories you've seen before.
Yep.
Kids these days are lacking new experiences. We grew up with all the new experiences. We burnt them. We burnt through them. Metal Gear Solid, the Hulk. All the Superman movies. There aren't that many variations of the Superman story. We've seen them all, right? We've had 40 years. Well, for you, not quite 40 years, but you've consumed
almost
40 years of material, yeah. Because don't forget, when you when you're about 9 to 18, you get the last decade of material very compressed. You get all the best of, right?
Yeah.
And then you get all the garbage years of your own era, and then you get the best of the last two eras in the 30 to 40 year range, and then 50 plus there's nothing new. So yeah, you got, which is why a lot of people in the old age, they're looking for new experiences by going outside of their box, not watching the stuff they used to watch, not doing the things they used to do. But that's what we're supposed to do as humans. It's normal to do that.
Yeah.
break friendships or get divorced just to have a better life. You just have to, I mean, the problem is people think they have to break from the norm to have a better life. No, you break from the norm to have a break. It's a break, not a break from, if you understand, right? Taking a break from from what you normally do keeps refreshing your life. Whereas if you take a total break, all you're doing is swapping one for another, you know?
Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Forgot to share stuff out on X. Hey, there's Lape.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Howdy.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Okay, I guess.
Oh, okay. Good.
Since the bobcat got into the chicken coop,
What?
it's been
You haven't been here for like 2 weeks.
okay. So it was like 10 days ago.
Oh wow.
I was in the run. Are we live yet?
Yeah.
We are.
We've been live for 16 minutes.
Okay, sorry.
We were talking
You're
about food. We were talking about Peter Parker, but the new Peter Parker movie.
No, is Tom Holland still Spider-Man?
He's
Yeah.
going to be Spider-Man for the rest of his life after this movie. It's $1 billion hit.
Oh,
And he's
really?
getting 20%. Yeah,
Oh, I thought people didn't like it.
that's the problem. There's still it's Spider-Man, not it's the MCU they don't like. They didn't want to see the Mark Ruffalo movie.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So anyway, yeah, my wife came home from the store, and the chickens sometimes make a lot of noise, and I didn't think they were crazy, and she went running back toward that way, and she comes right, get the rifle, get the rifle.
Oh gosh.
There was a bobcat in there. I couldn't find, for some reason I couldn't find the magazine, so I had to grab my 9 and jumped off the pool, and I hesitated about 2
Got your
seconds.
9, bust a cat.
Right. And this thing was jumping all over the place, and this is the extension of the run, so it's not a really hard fence. It kind of gives. And I was like, well, for one thing, I had a chicken between me and it where it was running back and forth that was still alive. And I was like, how in the world does this thing get in here? Starters, right? So I was what seemed about 2 seconds. And as I'm coming around to try and get a clearer shot, it wiggled its way back out and took off into the woods. So,
Yeah.
but it kept coming back, and for a couple days we would see it. We haven't seen it. That was probably 3 Tuesdays ago. I guess 3 Tuesdays ago at this point. So not last week, but the week before. And then so one chicken was done for, although she flopped around for a while. Another one had been injured. We tried to nurse her back to health, but a couple days later, she was wheezing as she was breathing, so it was probably internal damage. And then we lost 2 more the next week, and I don't know if they were egg bound or no. One last week and one this week.
Dang.
One we soaked several times, and then the other one wasn't showing any signs at all of any kind of stress. It was one of the first chickens. She was the last of the first chickens. We got her sister was the one who got killed by the bobcat. And that in the morning when I opened the chickens, she was already sitting in a nesting box, which isn't too odd. Sometimes that does happen, especially I was a little bit late getting out there to open up stuff. And then at noon, my wife was checking. She goes, yeah, she's dead. But she was in a different box. So she had moved, and her one wing was like she was trying to get out, but her neck was kind of weird. So I don't know if there was a fight. I don't know. I don't know. So Maybe I'm gonna have to put a camera in my coop so I can see what's going on.
Yeah, I did one. I had one in mine for a little while.
So that's pretty much the excitement here.
Nice.
So
So you have peeked at the previews and the spoilers, or you're not interested in the Spider-Man and the MCU anymore?
oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't watched anything. I just seen titles and stuff, but no, I don't care. I don't give two flips.
I read a recent article on Medium that suggested that COVID-19 has broken people of their cinema addiction. I'm not saying all people, but a lot of people would just regularly go to the movies, right? And they got used to regularly going to the movies. And when they stopped going, they haven't returned because it's not, because they found they can get the same excitement watching it on at home in their PJs
Right.
on a. But the catch is, it's got to be a 27-inch or above screen. Otherwise, it just doesn't have that same visual cortex stimulation, because the newer screens, they can do that saturation, whereas the older screens, they don't saturate. They have a
like
limited
the colors,
range.
or is this
Color
because
range,
it's so wide?
Yeah, but it's not the width. It's the width. At a certain width and distance, it's the same square box, right?
Yeah, gotcha.
So, but the difference between the cinema and your LCD is older LCDs don't have the high color saturation.
Right.
But now these newer models,
The
particularly
OLED or whatever,
yeah,
QLED or whatever.
the 4-color range.
Yeah.
They have high saturation, and the people are getting the same visual cortex stimulation, so they're not going to the cinema.
Oh wow, well, that's interesting. Because I got a pretty decent sound system. I don't have my
Some people are audiophiles, and they get this.
Yeah.
And if you give them is it a 6 or an 8 speakers? Cinema.
Oh, it depends.
Yeah.
Here's what the problem that I noticed. So back in this thing, that doesn't make any difference. That's weird. What I noticed back when THX was starting to be put in theaters in the 90s, in the 80s, late 80s too, you had a decent Dolby version, and then there was the DSS. And it seems like that's what its digital sound system, what most movie theaters do. But what I noticed about DSS is it has decent surround, but it doesn't have good sound separation. So everything sounds like it's turned up to 11. So it's not clear, it's just loud. And I first noticed that with sadly with the Phantom Menace. And I didn't go to a THX. I should have, but we were living in Marion at the time and drove down to, I guess, North Columbus. And the sound was so bad, I couldn't stand it. And when the other ones eventually came out, I just rented them on DVD, and I had much better sound at home. But to your point, it's not as big a screen. So I could see if someone's got, what are these, some of these televisions now, like 59, 64 inches. I don't, they're not expensive, but you need a wall to put them on. But I could see if you get something like that with OLED, with a 4,
even a 4-speaker bass. Yeah.
Well, right. They're probably 12 or 14-bit color, right? So you've got the fourth gun. So you've got an orange gun, I think, is what, orange or yellow. I remember.
Some say yellow, some say there are 4 different. There are 4 different models of the at the moment competing for people's attention.
Because the problem with a lot of us, these RGB monitors is you're using 8 bits.
Yeah.
And my brother's has it, but my D80, which is I don't know how old, and definitely my D7000, I think it's a 14-bit when you take a picture. So it's already dropping off 30% of the information.
Yeah. But the thing is, even
But
if
I
you
could
say
see, you know, you could get a decent sound bar,
mm-hmm.
decent speakers, nothing crazy, right?
Yeah.
You won't be able to hear, you know, it sort of sounds like you're going around the room, but it's not too loud. You can adjust it to your ears, your room. That's the other thing too, is I don't, you know, people are like, oh, the computer can fit. No, it can't. And, um, and when you got to pee, you don't have to miss, you know, 10 minutes of the movie or whatever, right? You can pause it and go get more popcorn or whatever you want. So I could definitely see that. And then, you know, they made us so afraid of each other. It's probably subconsciously people are like, I don't want to be in a crowd, you know? So are you in your kitchen, David? Or are you traveling?
Yes, I have. Hold on. I haven't introduced you.
It looks like you got a suitcase behind you. Uh-oh.
That's my microwave. I got my PC fixed. See, there's the repair label.
Uh-huh.
See, it needed a new CPU, man. And it's
that
now he's on a PC.
Right? Was that the hard drive stuff too that you?
That's the entire box. It's a
because you said you had an external hard drive that fell over and then it wasn't working.
Well, yeah, I only got 20% of my data back on that, and I had to sit there for hours re-downloading my entire library off various clouds. And
oh, okay. Well, at least you had a secondary backup. That's good.
Yeah, but I lost 20% of my data. All the new revisions and stuff were lost. But and I had to get the artist to download all the artwork for the last 2 years.
Oh, geez, yeah.
And they weren't happy because they had to sit there for but they did. They sent it over, you know, a few hours of uploading.
Yeah.
But right now, I can run a 1.5 SD model. I'm waiting for a GPU so I can run a 6 or an 8. I can technically run a 4 gig model in CPU only, but a lot of them don't run well anyway because they need a GPU for the maths. Right. So 15, what would normally be a 15-minute run or even a 5-minute run is like at least an hour.
So what are you running locally?
I'm running the new one, Bionic for chatbot, and I'm running Focus for most video, and I'm running Fast SD for just random picture, you know, background generation.
Okay. So are you doing?
And that takes that's 300 gig, by the way, of programs.
Oh yeah. Okay. So when you're doing like you're making videos with it, or
no, I can't do video. I can only do for video. I need an 8 gig CUDA model.
Oh,
and
what
I need a NVIDIA card.
What did you say for video?
Video.
Yeah, you said something.
I hadn't got a video processor.
No, I mean because you said the models you were running. You had something. You said something for chatbot, something for video.
No. Okay. I'm running. Okay, I'm running Focus for the shorts. Right, it could do image generation, which I can then take and put into a video model. But I don't currently have a video model, and for video, I have to do that online anyway.
How do you spell Fugers or whatever?
3 O's. Focus with 3 O's.
Oh, Focus.
Yeah.
Focus local.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a GitHub.
Mm-hmm. It's GitHub. Yeah.
Do I need to run Linux though?
No, it's Python.
Okay. Yeah, I need to start doing something locally because I've got some idea. There's more and more what people are doing for like things in Dad's studio and stuff like that. Some people, I'm still doing some animation, but what a lot of people are starting to do is, you know, images, like maybe every 20th frame, 40th frame, and feeding into LLMs and let it do the animation in between.
Okay. You want to get the best out of AI, you're going to have to use MCPs. Right, these link the AIs. So you have your chatbot, which can handle up to 3,000 characters in your prompt.
Uh-huh.
and it can feed the prompts through LCM to the video or graphics AIs. But of course, you're going to need memory for each, so you can probably only want right. But the good thing is, most of your video generators sit in 16 gig, and Windows and Bionic can sit happily in the other 16 gig. And yeah, and when you're processing, just minimize the Bionic, and Windows will automatically take that little bit of extra memory and feed it to your high intensity processing over on Focus, because it's mainly using a GPU. Now, for a GPU, you need NVIDIA because it's a CUDA model, and nothing else can beat nothing like NVIDIA is 17 times faster than the standard RTX.
Gotcha. Yeah, I am currently, I think I have 12 gigs of video memory. I have 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I can never remember what I've got. Because I bought it years ago. And then I was going to get something better. And the prices got out of sight. I have an RTX 4070, whatever the heck that is.
Probably looking at most of your 30 series.
I think I have that one too.
Most of your 30 series are going out of production. No, your 40 series, I think they're 6, 8.
Yeah, 12 gigabytes of RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I tried to get a 16.
They're hard, and they're mostly in 50
like
series.
A year ago I tried, and it was ridiculous. Now it's I have about to take out a mortgage to get one.
Yeah, and if you want to do serious AI, you need a 7090, and you're probably looking at investing in a secondary processor.
Yeah, it's like my old rig. I've been wanting to get it back running again.
Now
it's an older PCI though, so
depending on what you do. Now, the reason why I brought up MCPs is because you can also offload, right? You can get an account like Google Collaborate, but there are limits in what you can offload.
Right.
If you offload too much to Google Collaborate, it'll say, you have a 5-hour time window limit, right?
Pay up, buddy.
Yeah, pay
Send
up.
us money. That's what it'll say.
Send us money, yeah.
I have deducted $300 from your checking account. That's what it'll say.
Yeah, I think Google is the best at $7.95 for offloading. That's for, I think, a 96 gig model, which you're not going to exceed 96 gig, I hope. And image processing, though, for video can go to 128. I think for 4K video, you do need a 128 model, because it goes outside the window, that 5-hour processing window.
Yeah.
And don't forget, it includes your queue time. So if you're sitting in a queue, that queue is counted.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I know, right? Nickel and diming, right?
I'd be like going to the doctor and they're charging you for sitting in the waiting room.
Well, that's pretty much it. But don't forget, the queues are short. They're not. They are prioritizing, and organizing their.
Yeah,
but it depends what you want to process.
This rig won't take a second card, but my old one would. My old one would take 2 cards. But
this one will only take 1 card.
I think it's all 30. Yeah, I really ought to look at getting that old rig up and running because it's got 64 gigs of RAM.
Now, to get a 96 model on a PC, you need 8 video cards in a tower.
Well, that's like don't forget, that's like 10 grand just there on the video cards, isn't it? Or more. Yeah. 8 video. How do you get? I don't even know of a motherboard that takes 8.
Now, you can get specialized 7090s that have 128 on each on card, so you can just go, right, one card, but it's a full-size card, so you need a tower anyway.
79. Wait a minute. Are we talking NVIDIA still?
Yeah, never the latest. I think that's the latest NVIDIA, is it? 7090?
I don't know. I stopped paying attention when it was either don't eat for a year or buy a new graphics card.
Oh, no, 5090. Sorry.
It's all right. If you can find one. Right?
Now, yeah, 7090 is the Dell Optiplex that I've got. It's that NVIDIA 5090. I got the numbers mixed up.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Now, with the NVIDIA, you can flip the GPU and get a better one installed. These are custom, but yeah, think buying a car.
Yeah.
You're paying $3,200 for the chip, then you're paying for the extra RAM, and plus you need the special case, and you're looking at the extra mountings of cooling sinks. These are liquid cooled.
Yeah.
This is the GPUs, by the way, they used to make Grok.
Yeah, an NVIDIA 5080
Yeah.
Newegg is $1,500.
No, well, Elon paid up front for the 5090s, I believe.
Yeah, the 50 series is the most recent from NVIDIA.
Yeah, and the 5090s is the absolute latest, and this is what Elon allegedly bought in the hundreds of thousands in.
Oh, this is the money that doesn't exist for cards that aren't made yet. Yeah. So that's a PCI Express 5. I don't think I have that.
Very few people would. These are, but again,
I mean, this machine's a year and a half old, I think. Is it been 2 years?
Again, these are motherboards that have been in testing and production lineups. I mean, nowadays it takes at least 6 years to get a design from design to manufacture.
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine it takes a while.
So, and don't forget the computers that are going to be coming out of the Texas plant, they haven't been designed yet. Yeah. But they're all wait a minute, what's this? They're all, this is 11th generation, so I'm 2 generations behind. So they're generation 15. That's what they're building, generation 15 plants.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, the 40 series, like what I've got, why is that not optimized? That's weird.
Probably because you don't have enough power and the GPU is running at 70%.
So a Newegg, the only thing they've got is a 4070 in the 40 series.
Because I'm upgrading my video card, I also have to upgrade my power supply.
Well, that one's only $500.
Yeah, all
free shipping from China. Do I trust that?
No. Do not get an RTX from China. Taiwan, yes. Taiwan and Texas. Otherwise, it's junk.
I mean, that is interesting. That is the only one they show.
Okay, the RTX they made in China, remember, is only generation up to generation 10, so 7 to 10. So they're going to be 15 to 70% slower.
Oh. Yeah, this one is 12 gigs of RAM.
Yeah, but it's slow.
Oh, there's a 70. Well, why didn't it show that one?
Because they're trying to offload they're trying to offload all the junk.
In the also category, like when you click on something that shows suggestions, it shows another 4070, $931.
Yeah.
That's twice the other one.
Yeah, I got an older model video card for half price. It popped up in my suggestion feed when I was looking to improve my AI, because I need, because SD 1.5 is no longer supported, so they're not producing any more updates.
Yeah. Well, this one's got military grade capacitors rated for 20,000 hours at 105 degrees Celsius.
Do you know what military grade actually means, though, Lape?
Probably not much.
It means it meets the minimum standard for general use by the government.
So here's a 4070 for $1,200,
which is the cheapest bidder.
It's the TI. Yeah. Oh, I know. Military contracts. Well, if it may not necessarily be the cheapest bidder if they're a minority-owned company. This one's a 16 gig.
I'm talking about industrial bid. Now, the middleman, on the other hand, he's taking a chunk.
Yeah. I have to go see what that other motherboard will support, because I really ought to do something with it.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
Are we supposed to be watching you play Harry Potter there, dude?
No, y'all just keep talking and do whatever.
Make the most of it.
Because we can hear it.
One first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation,
you're not usually here for coffee and gaming, are you?
You'll need to catch up with your classmates and not.
The rare occasions I'm up that early,
as you'll be expected,
dealing with something.
Your OWLs.
You see, they're dealing with the dogs.
Because you started at like 7 o'clock in the morning, right?
Sometimes 6.
6, yeah.
They will determine
if I
you can have
voluntarily get up at 5:30. I'll wake up and I'll let the dogs out and go back to bed. But if I have to stay up, I'm busy doing something. I'm either,
What time do you normally wake up?
Here you are.
Oh, you mean like on a weekend?
Or just whatever.
Oh, it just depends how long the dogs let me sleep. Sometimes they wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, see, my dog knows better than wake me up. He runs on my schedule. I don't run on his.
Well, the little puppy's the one that's the problem. But normally around 5:30, 5:20, and if I roll over, they'll come and lick and say, "Hey, I need to go out." And sometimes I'll let them out. They'll do their business, run right back in, and I can go right back to sleep. Now, work day, I'm up at 5:30. 5:30 is actually late,
Professor. But what do you mean it would?
I get up at 5 o'clock every morning.
Perhaps seeing it in action.
I'm a creature of habit, and if I
walk with me,
if I mess up like a sleep schedule, I won't. It's just it's crazy.
Yeah, but if my wife's going to take care of the chickens and the dogs and do everything, like on a weekend, I might go back to bed till 7.
The guide will give you opportunities.
If I'm not feeling well or I didn't sleep well, it might be 8.
Educate yourself about visiting.
I had a migraine a few weeks ago. That was one of the reasons. I had 2 Fridays ago. I had an aura, and I took the last of the medication I had.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the film.
And I just felt like sticking my head in the toilet. And I basically said, I told my crew, I'm out of here. That was last Friday.
Didn't you cast Revelio?
And then it rained.
And see what
you said last Friday you was talking with your daughter.
Yeah. Was it okay? The one that was at 2. Maybe it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, because I had a Thursday appointment with the ENT 2 weeks ago, and then that day after was Friday is when I started having a migraine. And then and I had I don't know, he got me 10 pills or something because I'd taken them off and on when I'd had an aura, and it got rid of the aura, but it was the first time it actually made me ill, and I just had to go lay down. And then, last Friday, I think it was last Friday, I lost power about 4:20. And so while I was on battery backup, I told my crew at work, I'm calling it a day. And then we didn't have power for about 2 hours, something like that. And then 5 minutes later, my daughter's like,
keep your eyes open.
Hey, can you get online?
Inside.
It was, we were going to play, we sort of played GTA, but we got on Discord and she just talked my ear off.
Nice.
She needed to vent for like 3 or 4 hours.
I was like, where the heck is Lape at?
Yeah, no, it was because she'll do that on Discord. She'll just start going on, complain about her boyfriend or whatever.
Well, all right then.
But in the way they've nerfed all the heists on GTA, she's really upset about that.
Well,
I am too. I'm trying to get to $1 billion before 6 comes out.
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
And that's for PC, which I know is
a map of
going
the
to be months.
Open it up and
I'll
find.
tell you,
I
the
thought
different
the
things that
expensive period
Rockstar's
was 12
doing.
months.
Yeah, in what Sony with the no discs and all that other stuff.
Yeah, they're going to have 12 months of mediocre
I think GTA
sales.
6 is going to be a wet turd. I know they've had a lot of pre-sales, but they've also have had highest level of refunds, cancellations, and stuff ever.
Yeah. Now, speaking of highest records, Spider-Man just broke its own record without IMAX.
Wow.
Its non-IMAX sales broke the previous day's.
Well, how much is
with IMAX.
Okay? So what's the movie called?
Brand New Day.
They got Spider-Man spelled wrong. Supposed to have a dash in it. Oh, they do. Okay. Well, thank you, Google. So what's her name in this?
Do what?
Is that ugly Mary Jane in it still?
Yes.
Yeah, she doesn't look as
Quite
ugly
the time
anymore.
saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
They've definitely changed her look.
Apparently,
anywhere in the
off her coach told her that people were tired of her resting bitch face.
Our kings.
So she's been doing self-improvement courses.
That should be all for now.
We're going to smile and be joyful.
To attend both.
Yes.
Okay.
Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today.
How much are tickets?
I'm sure you get to Hogsmeade.
I don't know, but I spent $56 last night on 2 tickets and popcorn and drink and candy.
Okay, 72 million without IMAX. They broke the previous day box office record, which was set by Avengers Endgame for single day box office without IMAX.
Oh, it's available in 3D. What in the heck is PLF?
Outside of class.
That's at Plex.
No time.
Huh?
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier,
turn your game down.
Professor Fig succeeded in at least telling you the basics.
I mean, I can hear everything just fine.
He's been terribly
I can't even get
vague
into it to change it
as
right
to the
now.
events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened.
Turn David up.
Awful dragon attack.
I'm not sure if that's digital.
There's more to the story than a search for belongings.
All right, so standard.
Up to the cost.
How much does it cost?
Just look it up. Like
I am trying to look it up.
Tickets.
How can you not find out ticket prices?
It's got times and places, and when I click on a time, it doesn't tell me a price.
It's like $20.
It's dynamic ticket pricing. During the day, it's going to be $4 less.
Yeah, it is. It's 20%. 20% before 4 o'clock.
Say more.
Exploring ruins. Wow.
Most cinemas are either 16 and 20 or 18 and 25.
So I have to click on Adam tickets, I guess. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Speak of
It's dynamic pricing.
1873 plus 2019 service fee.
Yes.
Plus, some cinemas give you a discount if you buy row seats. So
$22.
There you go.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there.
8 times what I want to pay to see a Spider-Man movie.
Perfectly good boats.
I wouldn't say I chose them.
And I don't even know where that was. That was
I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details.
It's over an hour from here.
Of course.
Thank you.
Or was that now? Well, what is it in Bristol?
Good luck today. And
I got to click Fandango.
Or field guide.
Yep.
Yes, Professor.
You're now in line for tickets.
In my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and
because 2/3 of cinemas are sold out.
Mentioned, and we'll see if we can't.
I'll wait till it hits what used to be the Dollar Theater. So, is it playing in Boone? Yes. 9:30, so it's already started. I don't want to see it in 3D. Now, see, this is more like what I was.
Now, like, if you go to the X chat, there's an interesting link that Seth had posted in X.
In Boone, in North Carolina, it's only 10, 12.
Yeah, you're welcome for that, there, Late.
Thank you. Yes.
What?
Well, listen to Dave.
I'm telling you, there's a link in X that you might want to look at. in the group chat.
Good to see you, Professor.
And
You
you.
got to go to X.
I was hoping to cross today.
Pretty much.
You immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
This
Yes,
game
sir.
is boring,
But
dude.
I didn't
It's
tell her
just
anything
talking.
else about our travels here.
Let's
I will
walk
say,
over here and
I think
talk.
she
Let's walk
suspects we're
over
not
here and
being
talk.
entirely forthcoming.
Yes. well,
Welcome to Puzzle Games.
brilliant.
What
And
am I
This
looking for?
sucks.
it was right to keep the details to yourself for
Our
now.
group chat
We don't
on
know
X.
where this path we've embarked upon will
Oh, I don't
lead.
know what that is.
It may
Oh
require
my
a bit
god!
more
How do you
hasn't
know
been
so
there
much
in so
about
long,
computers
it's
and not
probably
know what a
than
group
she
chat
would
is?
approve of. And she
Well,
may feel
I
like
know our group chat here.
headmaster that would be better
All
Go
right.
to X
between
and look at
us.
the group chat.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Because you can't post it in Facebook.
Capable
Yeah.
as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
Shut
Now,
up. This
you
game
have the benefit
sucks.
of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I
Again, on
may
my Brain Muffin account or Channel
not
Dad?
so subtle reproof from
It's.
Professor Weasley.
I mean, I don't know. It's
why
whatever.
don't I
Whatever
show you
you're
the
on our
clever
group
enchantment
chat
we
with.
included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
He's right. He's probably pushed down on his because he hasn't been there in a while. And
Oh, hold on. It's slowly. Okay, it's Brain Muffin.
Right.
Preview unavailable. Or am I look? Is it from
Oh,
David?
did they nuke it? Hang on, I'm pulling it
There's
up.
one from David from the July 24th, and there's one that looks like.
Hold up, I'm looking right now. Oh, for God's sake!
This post is from a suspended account.
Been nuked.
Ah, that sucks. All right, I found. Let's see. Let's go to bookmarks. Oh, bookmarks. Yep.
Apparently.
Dang it.
Multiple people saying they got halfway
saved-
through before it got nuked.
Oh, that sucks. Oh wait, here it is. I'm getting ready to send it again. Save. Send via chat. Oh, for gosh sakes. Forgot passcode.
There, I responded.
Go to your chat.
It was it last week or the week before? You said that the views on X exploded. This is the dual IPA.
Yeah, last time, we were talking about X was a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, X is up. X and YouTube are up by 10%.
Yeah, my YouTube was growing, and then it just like it hit a brick wall.
Same. But one of the channels I have other channels, by the way, that I know of. Yours isn't the only one.
Yeah, I sent another one.
I know of many channels now who hit brick walls around the 500 mark.
I found it again.
Better than most there, Late.
So it's what is it? So this is brand new day full. Oh, so it's the full. Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Yeah, they're sharing it like crazy, and it's still making killer money.
Yeah.
But that's it. I mean, if you want to watch it, there you go.
So, do they know who he is?
No.
Why has he got bandages on his face, like stitches or something?
Because he probably had the crap beat out of him.
He get beat up in the last movie.
Well, this movie takes place
right after.
This movie starts out like it's like a montage for 4 years. Like, so I mean, like he's fighting people and doing stuff and working with cops, and
Gotcha.
He's
Everything's-
in the friendly neighborhood. After he walked out of the what was it, donut shop at the end of 3, bakery where MJ was working, he was pretty heartbroken, so he threw himself into being your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So they're going to give you a montage of action.
Sorry,
Yeah.
trying to figure out why my shoulders are not level.
And now, A Brand New Day was originally going to be called, I think, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but the title was too big.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a movie. I don't know. I don't particularly think it's that great, but it is what it is.
You know, I think we're finally getting movies for Zoomers, and Zoomers are finally going out to see movies for Zoomers. You know?
Zoomers are like born in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah. 2000s onwards, yeah. Millennials are breaking up into Gen Y, which is the older which is the 35-ish, right? 27 to 35s, I think. And then you've got the middle, which is the millennials, born up to the millennium, and then you've got your Zoomers, which is up to 2010, and then after that you've got alphas.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends on which one you look at. This one's saying 97 to 2012.
Yeah.
But that seems a little too far. Yeah, because I've seen that too, even with the millennials or Gen Y, where some say 80, some say 82 it starts. You know?
85 is the cutoff for X.
But I've seen X has been 80.
Yeah,
82.
I know they've changed them a little bit. Now, why they've done that is attitude, right? And the attitude and
I would say Gen X
break.
really probably ends about 77, 78.
Which puts it around, well, instead of a straight 15-year, it's more like a 13.5-year cycle of...
Well, I saw a comedian the other day, a few weeks ago now, I think. I forget what they called it, but it was the boomers who were too young to be real boomers and too old to be Gen X. And it's like, but it also included like 65 and maybe even 66 Gen Xers. And I forget what they called it. It was some other a title I haven't even heard. It was like,
I haven't heard
it was
it.
the in between boomers and Gen X, because they don't
heard of
really
in-betweeners before.
Yeah, they don't really
but
fit into either. Yeah, they're too young to be boomers and too old to be Gen X.
Yeah, I think with the boomers, they have a split, because those who are born after World War II, or 45, born in the 45 to 52 range,
right.
They haven't grown up with Howdy Doody or that. They've grown up with secondhand, and they started to get the Lucy's and that when they were young. So they have a different attitude to the people who were born in that early war period and had the austerity. Those without austerity aren't as greedy as those who went through the austerity period.
Right. Yeah.
And then and so when they say "damn you, boomer," they're talking about the guys who had everything handed to them on government programs.
Yeah.
Go to college for free. Get your house. Oh, here's $3,500 for your $6,000 house.
Yeah.
So they went through austerity and then pretty much robbed the taxpayer. But that debt has been accumulating, because they're now robbing us with healthcare. Oh, I just had my 8th heart attack. The doc says, that'll be $65,000. And he says, yep, the tax man will pay that. So you might as well, I'll be generous with the 30% tip.
Be generous.
And Canadians are just finding out the hard way that all the cheap medications were funded by your taxes, Lape, and now that Trump isn't giving it to them, they're all crying. They can't cry cheap healthcare anymore, can they?
Yeah.
Sucks to be
Well,
you.
thanks
Hey,
to Obama,
Canada.
the insurance gets more expensive and they cover less.
Yeah. Sucks to be you, Canada, though, because now they cover almost nothing.
Blame Canada.
Canada is about to go through massive austerity thanks to Carney cutting off the trade. I think he's going to lose more. I think he's doing it on purpose to force the separation so they can have their liberal paradise, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Excuse me for noticing, but Alberta is not the only province with oil. There is several northern provinces with oil which Canada refuses to touch.
Well, there's a couple that want to join the U.S. supposedly.
Yeah, that process is going to take time. That'll be 10 years before you'll see anything come of that. They're going through courts again. I think it's the Saskatchewan tribe has sued this time. They're all suing over native title. Just a bunch of greedy handout boomers. Give me.
Give me. All right. Speaking of boomer, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Y'all keep chatting.
Well, I'm not saying the boomers didn't build anything. I'm just saying they didn't build enough to cover all the welfare they created for themselves.
Let's see. I am getting my thumbnail ready for tomorrow for coffee and gaming. I think we're just going to go live at 7 because I don't really have anything going on tomorrow and I kind of want to sleep.
All right. So, with Harry Potter, I think it's a slow game. It's a puzzle game at first, and then you get to the action and it's over.
Yeah, right? I've heard it's just so long-winded because it's like so much that needs to be discussed.
It's a puzzle game, and it's setting you up to fill in all the plot holes in the Harry Potter series. It was meant to reboot the Harry Potter series, launching into the new series, but they had this game took 12 years to make, right? Which is incredible.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So it's a little out of its time and place in the series, in that you've had the rise and fall of the what's it called? The other series, Fantastic Beasts series, the rise fall of J.K. Rowling's reputation. Now, a lot of people.
I'm sorry. A thought dawned in my head, and I blurted it out before I waited for you to.
All right, go ahead.
What do you want to play tomorrow?
Well, I'm thinking Legion is over. I don't like the prequel story. It's just It's just go here, shoot, go here, shoot, go here, shoot.
Learn more about getting over to England. I mean, it's whatever. I mean, we can always touch back on it later. Like, I'm kind of tired of playing it. It's fun, and I'm happy that we did it. But
now we set a bit of a goal, and I'm not sure if you remember that you were going to finish Red Dead and look at the extended missions. So you want to finish Red Dead?
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah, you want to finish Red Dead so we can have a look at the extended editions, the Nexus mods, while they're still available.
Yeah.
Because I think after GTA, when they I'm not sure if they're going to release another. Have you got it on? Have you got Red Dead Redemption on Steam?
Yeah, I got it.
Did you get the update, or you haven't run it?
I haven't run it yet.
I'm not sure if there's an update or not, but I know they've updated the Nexus mods, so there's a lot of mods out there now. But as some people say, only play the 5-star. Only play the 5-star mods. I mean, you can try the others if you want, but yeah, it's just for a kick around, you know. Try a couple of the mods, and then we'll see, and then we'll do the Star Wars. I mean, I think we're done with Legion. I don't think that there's any interest in it. No one's really talking about it. People are saying that the game was saved, but it's not a replayable game. I agree. It's not a replayable game. It's too long for replayability. Now, the whole idea, see, the game doesn't end. They wanted to be an open sandbox that they could revisit like GTA, but they don't have GTA level staff and GTA level revenue to do that, to turn it into a sandbox game. They over-ambitioned that game. They should have done 1, 2, 3, and if 3 kicked off a sandbox, and if 3 kicked off, introduce sandbox mode as an update, and if that kicked off, then introduce heists and storylines for. But they didn't have the characters for it. And then people would always compare it to GTA anyway. I mean, that's half the problem. Everything cycles back to GTA, and people say you might as well play GTA. There's a lot more people there.
Look at this thumbnail I just made for tomorrow.
Yeah,
that looks good.
It looks good. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
See, that's good. Yep. Yeah, I'm actually surprised how many Western games there are. And golly. Actually, I knew there was a lot of Star Wars games. I remember that. There was 70. I had 75 Star Wars games back in the 90s. So there's going to be a lot. Yeah. I played all the Dark Forces. I was pretty disappointed with Dark Forces, I think 3 or 2. Because you get the fight with the boss's 2 bodyguards is harder than the fight with the boss. When you finally, the fight. Yeah. I think they fixed that in the remake, though. I think they realized that they made the boss just a wee bit of a punk. Though cheesing a boss is always fun. It's just that sometimes you don't want to cheese the boss, and unfortunately, it's one of those situations where the boss gets caught in a corner, and you just pound, and you got no choice but to pound him because he won't leave the corner. If you're going to make an AI cowardly and surrender, just surrender and end the game, or give the option.
Yep. What else? Has anything happened this week, like politically? Like I haven't been able to talk much about that, and we haven't had.
Okay, the Democrats going into the midterms are going to try and pile on Stephen Miller as a Nazi and saying because he's Jewish, he's betraying the Jewish cause with siding with the Zionists. He's a Nazi.
Gotcha.
Trump got his Hamas deal through. Tomorrow, of course, is they're going to have a big meeting. I think in Egypt or something. Witkoff is then flying to Russia to try and get them to accept begin trying to get a ceasefire there. Apparently, they're also going to. Apparently, China is supplying arms to Iran, although for some reason, Ukrainian news is reporting that it's Russia supplying arms to Iran. As far as I know, Iran hasn't been sending any drones to Russia. It's been China. The shipping in the Caspian Sea is Azerbaijan, so I don't know if Ukraine got it wrong, someone translated it wrong, but every other news network said It was an Azerbaijan ship. It was Chinese cargo, and the weapons were headed from Azerbaijan to Iran. And these were shoulder-launched weapons. Now, these are basically discount essays. These are 70s technology. These missiles are outdated. They're stockpile weapons that China has offloaded. But why a Chinese tech company had, I think they were recycling the shoulder launch missiles for the chips, taking, the guidance chips, taking the guidance chips out, and they're selling them instead. The recyclers are selling weapons. What a shock, right? Chinese tech company linked to the state selling shoulder launched weapons.
Yeah.
Really? I'm shocked, right?
Yeah.
But why Ukraine and some news outlets in England are saying it's Russia, I think they're just trying to widen the war in Ukraine. Then they'll say anything to kick off World War III. Yeah, and I hate that. Now, I'm not blaming any one person. I think there's a lot of people out there who want a war just so they can sit back, watch something new and interesting because they're bored. This is what happens when you get too many people who don't work for a living. They get bored.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to be flip-flopping back and forth. I just saw a post that says Spider-Man Brand New Day earns more in Thursday night preview than Supergirl's full domestic run.
Yes. And that was without IMAX, by the way. The
That's funny.
The IMAX returns haven't come in on the weekend. IMAX comes in tomorrow afternoon. So they've made $74 million without IMAX, which is a record. They're wondering. Disney is praying it's a $2 billion movie because Disney only gets 25% of that, and consider on top of that, Tom Holland's getting a bonus if it makes over $1 billion. So he's going to be he's going to be the richest man in Hollywood soon. Well, remember, it was only 2 Tom Cruise movies that tipped him over the edge with those 2 big Mission Impossible movies. Mark Ruffalo's only worth $120 million because of the Hulk. Every other movie he's made is a flop. I did not know this, but apparently he was recruited out of community theatre, so, I think they recruited him just only because they needed, you know how Hollywood is, right? They have a list of cliches they need to fill, right, for the movies, and they needed a cliche curly-haired Latino. And is he not a cliched curly-haired Latino? And he's part of the retarded club, so... Hollywood and their retards, right?
Yep.
Now, the only other big political news is the government's going... Now, Washington State may be going after Katie Wilson for exceeding her mandate as mayor. That she's trying to set policies that are beyond her scope.
Really?
Yeah. They're saying she's screwed. The city council is battling her over the food scam. The Hungry Kids program turned out to be a scam. Excuse me while I go put on my shocked face, right?
Right.
USA. Now they're saying, of course, they have what's her name, Welch, whatever. That stupid blonde cliche, right? That cliche DNC shill they have on X. Well, actually, there's 3 of them. Are all singing the same tune anyway. They're all saying that USA is killing people. Well, what's really going on is Seattle, LA, and Detroit were all milking USAID for their own food aid programs. And this is how they've been buying votes. Anybody surprised? Didn't think so. Now, who would know that a $10? So they're not giving a $10 meal. They're not giving you $10 for your vote, right? They're giving you a $10 meal voucher. So technically, they're withholding aid to extort your vote. And 6 months after the election, they closed down the food program, saying, "Oops, we're out of money." Yeah, and I'm surprised that it took so long for Nick to notice this, and Nick's noticing a lot. That yeah, and noticing that all these aid programs are following election cycles, and they all shut down 6 months after each election. And none of them have ever been audited. Imagine that, right? See, you're in the wrong business. You should have been feeding hungry kids. You too could have been a Leering Santa.
Yeah.
I think you're the wrong skin tone, right? Just a tad
Probably.
off, Dave? Just a tad off colour? A little too pale and stale? So these pale and stale cat ladies are trying to save their fellow cat lady, Katie Wilson, but even the city council hates her, and the socialist state hates her because she's intruding on their territory, and Jeff Bezos is moving out, and Mackenzie Bezos is running out of money, apparently.
Yeah.
Because, again, she was relying on the fact that she had a lot of money, and as a philanthropist, all this fundraising she did was, again, mostly aid programs, right? Aid into aid, money laundering, right? They fundraise, then go to the next fundraiser and take 20%. They set aside 20% into a hedge fund, and then they donate the other 80% to another person, and they all take turns, right? So it goes from Mackenzie Bezos down to the little people, and then that bottom 20% gets spent on the front end services.
Man,
And
hey,
then-
I hate to just kind of whatever, but I'm fading fast. I'm thinking about just rolling. We could pick up tomorrow. Maybe I'll be a little bit more well rested.
Yeah, I think we'll talk about the game tomorrow and what's coming up.
Yeah, I do want to dig into stuff, but I'm just having a hard time. Keeping my eyes open. So,
but this aid thing is coming to an end. I mean, Congress is panicking.
Yeah, well, I'm sure they are. Everything seems stupid these days. Like everybody's.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say quickly, Congress is panicking because if they don't do something soon to reduce the debt, people are going to start primarying them out, right? They're going to see another Tea Party primary problem.
They need to do something because it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah, they will see angry protesters at every primary if they don't do something, even if it's 1%.
Yeah, it needs to do something.
And I think a lot more of you guys out there who are Americans and real Americans should be reminding your congressman that you will join that angry protest against them if they don't do something soon.
Exactly.
And take those savings, and start dodging the debt with all this stuff. I know it will take up to 6 months before we see change. But if you don't put it on the table now and you keep focusing on these, we want this and we want that. No, cut the debt first.
Yep. All right. Well, hey, we're going to roll on out of here. So buy David's book. Check out Leap's channel. We'll be back live tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. for some coffee and gaming. And then we'll be back, hopefully well rested next Friday.
Right.
I'm tired. I don't know what happened, but I was like out. When I got home from work today, I think I took a nap for like an hour and a half.
He's joined the old man club, hasn't he? Like
I must.
Yep.
He's one of us.
That movie last
You
night.
sit in your recliner and watch fall asleep watching the news.
Well, we was watching Duck Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty. All right.
Yeah, he's Duck Dynasty. Yep, he's one of us.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
See y'all tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. Fuck you, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that.